Hi guys, hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Martyna, and in today's video I would love to share with you my newest completed junk journal collection, which I am calling Woodland Wonders. This is of course woodland forest themed collection, also a little bit fall themed too. That was not planned, but the colors just worked so well with the autumn fall theme as well. So I think that's a perfect time to start thinking of your fall journal. And also, well, fall colors are just so beautiful that I would definitely use a journal like this all year long. So I have a lot to share with you guys, and that's why I am going to be dividing this video into chapters. So you can look in the description box, or you can hover your cursor over the progress bar of the video and you will see the chapters and their names. So first I'm going to briefly talk about the Etsy thing. So if you are interested in purchasing one of these journals, then definitely stay tuned. Then I am going to give you some specifics about these journals, so kind of the measurements, what they are made from, and also about this here, what all of this is. Then I am going to quickly unpack one of these ephemera packs that are going to come with the journals. So again, this will be another chapter to show you what you will get with your journal. And then I will have the flip through of each journal, and I will show you the cover, the inside, the spine with the charms, everything. So if you are here just for the flip through, please feel free to just skip to this chapter, which is going to say journal flip through or something like that. But for now, when it comes to the specifics, how I'm going to be selling them, they are going to be available in my Etsy store, which is linked down below in the description box for you. And I am going to be listing them this Saturday. So let me check what time, what date this is. It's 28th of August, and the exact time and the time zone are going to be also in the description box. I haven't decided yet. I'm always trying to kind of have them listed where all of the regions can grab them, you know, people from all of the regions can you know, grab them if they are interested. And this is a little bit tricky with all of the time zones, but it will be in the description for sure. So that's it for the Etsy things. So now the journals, so the journal specifics. So these are woodland themed journals, and I decided to, I was kind of inspired by my own journals, by the way I journal, to create them this way that they are not decorated, embellished inside, but they each come with a pack of ephemera and papers and pockets and stuff, fun stuff for you to play with while you are decorating them. So let me share the measurements. So these are big journals. They are 25 centimeters or 10 inches tall by about 17 centimeters or 6.5 inches, over 6 and 3/4 inches wide, and they have a 6 centimeter or 2.5 inch spine with 6 signatures each. Now I am going to show you guys just briefly. So this here, if you have been with me for a while, is the journal that I mentioned. This is the exact size and the kind of the technique I used to create these, with a big book page image on the front and charms on the spine and just distressed. And well, look how filled it is. And I started with a journal just like this. So it was this, and now it is this. And just let me mention that if you are not sure how to use a junk journal or how you can fill all of those pretty but blank pages, then I have a junk journal with me process videos, and the playlist will also be linked below for you. So these journals, like I mentioned, are 6 signatures, and each one of them has just short of 250 pages, counting front and back. They all have the book page image on the front with a frame, gold frame. They all are made, those are handmade covers, so I made them from scratch from 3mm book board. Then the spines, wow, this is shiny. I chose the most shiny one. The signatures are sewn or bound with this jute thread, which I love. It's so rustic. They all have charms, and I'm going to share with you them in a second, and they all have decorated backs. So and they all come with a pack just like this. So there is pockets, more pockets with stuff. I will show you this in a moment, and some papers and some good stuff. And like I said, not decorated inside, but a variety, a wide selection of papers. So I think it would be very interesting to play in a journal like this. Okay, you guys, so now this is the next kind of part of this video. I'm trying to be as structured here as possible, so everyone can just skip to the part that interests them or watch all of this. So now I would love to share with you what these ephemera packs contain. So I'm going to be unpacking one of them. So this is what you will be getting with your journal, and we have 2 pockets here, 2 pockets on this side, 2 pockets here, and a paper pack inside. So what you are getting is, first of all, I've added some of those cute fabric leaves that I used to decorate. Oops, let me show you. I had my I'm sorry guys, so this is what happens when you try to be structured, and it doesn't always work. But what I wanted to show you, that these journals, because they are not decorated, they also come with 2 writing boards, and we made these writing boards together. So they are just book page image on the front and collage on the back. You can use it to write something, but this is pretty much flat surface for you to write on, and I made them in the form of a raggedy. So each journal will come with 2 like these, and look at this, you guys. When you put them into this undecorated journal, look at how fun it looks. I love it. This looks so much. So you will have 2 of those with each journal, and you can put them anywhere, and you can put them under your page that you want to journal on, and so you have a flat surface. You can write, you can journal, and then move it to another place. And so one of those have kind of like leaves on this side, and the other one has leaves on this side, so you can use this side for journaling. And here is just a collaged background. So yes, 2 writing boards per journal, and so there are fabric leaves that I used in those writing boards that you can add to the edges of your journals or to the ephemera, whatever you like. I love them. They are so fun to touch, and just they give such a nice texture. So what else? We have 2 tiny tags. These come from a Stamperia paper pad, Woodland paper pad. I love this so much. So this is like a little journal card and a little tag. Then there is a postcard, foil postcard from my digital kit Woodland Wonders add-on that you can use as a journaling card or a pocket. Next, there is a tag, a collage masterboard tag, one of these that we made together, and I will have all the links to the pieces that we made together in the description, so you can check them out. But this is just a piece cut from a collage masterboard with a bird, with this cute eyelash trim, and it has writing space on the back. Then there are 3 large journal cards, mushroom themed journal cards that come from my mushroom add-on to my Woodland Wonders kit. Okay, what else do we have here? So here you can see is the pocket, and the whole ephemera folio is made out of a book page. Now here is a journal card, again, that we made from the collage masterboard, but on this one I added some of my favorite gold leaf trim. I love this trim and I wanted to share this love with you. So this is not glued, this is just wrapped around, so you can easily unwrap it and use it, and you will have this journal card. I just thought it looked cute, kind of wrapped around it. So you have a piece of my beloved gold leaf trim, one more leaf here. So then we have 3 smaller little postcards that come from my kit, Woodland Wonders, and I've printed all of my printables on high quality photo matte paper, and it's also thick. It's 190 GSM, so it's a nice thickness. You can do whatever you wish with it, and it's not very flimsy, so I like it. Then another big postcard from the kit, and this one, this could be, of course, use a journaling card as well. We kind of made them in the same collage masterboard ephemera video as pockets or tag spots, so I would probably glue it on those 2 sides and have a tag spot in my journal, but it can be used as anything. So here is the front of this ephemera folio, and then we open it up, and here on the side we have another little tag from Stamperia. We have 3 more small mushroom cards from my mushroom add-on, again printed on high quality matte paper. We have some more fabric leaves, all the different fall kind of colors, and some gold, of course. Then we have a card which we also made together, and this is made from a front of a vintage envelope, and we've added a wax seal stamp using hot glue, so it is kind of translucent, and some gold glitter in it. And then we have a little baby breath branch which is dried, and yeah, and the back of the card is vintage piano paper. So there is that. Then there is a window pocket, and we made a similar to this on video as well, so I will link it below. But this is basically from a recycled junk mail envelope, so it's not decorated on this side, but you can glue it on these 3 sides to your page and have a nice window pocket in the journal. Then there is a big tag from my kit, Woodland Wonders. Then I've added a book page envelope, so I made this book page envelope, and it says flower stickers here, and in it I've added some of my favorite flower stickers. So these just look like real flowers because they have a transparent background, so when you glue them to your page it looks like you have just a dried flower there. There are some beautiful plants and also some washi stickers like this to go with your journaling. So there is that in this pocket. So many goodies here. I loved putting these ephemera folios for you together. I spent the whole day yesterday doing that, and I had a blast. So then we have 3 more journal cards from my mushroom add-on, and this is this page. Then we will look at this in a moment, but here is the third page, and we have more leaves, so a lot for you to decorate. More tiny journal cards from Stamperia. There is a mushroom themed pocket, and this is the one that we made together in a video, so I show you exactly how I turn junk mail envelope into this. Then 2 more big tags from my Woodland Wonders add-on kit, and 3 more mushroom journal cards. So there is a lot of journaling cards, and you know, you can cut them here and make them into tags. You can glue them to your page and make them into tag spots. There's so much that you could make with these. So 3 more 3 more journal cards, mushroom journal cards, and another tiny book page envelope, and it says stamps, and inside I've added some vintage postage stamps, and also, so most of these are authentic stamps, but I also added a few of my favorite stamp stickers just for you to play with. I love using them in my journals, and these are botanical themed. So this is it, and then you will also find inside the ephemera folio this little pack full of different papers for you to collage with, to use in your journals. So when you untie this, this is just this eyelash trim I have here. So when you untie this, and I am making a knot, so I'm just going to slip it off, but it does untie. You have another leaf and there are 3 little cards that look like handmade paper. They are a bit textured, but they are just like note cards, and I think they are so pretty. I love to use them. There's a small vintage mushroom book page, so you can make a little booklet out of it, or use the images, fussy cut them out, or maybe just turn it into journaling cards. Then there are 3 pieces of actual handmade paper. So these are gorgeous. These are very textured, very nice. You can see all of the different petals and little bits that went into this when it was made. And then this is like a folded sheet. And this has an amazing, like, fabricy even texture, so I love this paper so much, and I'm going to be very sad when I run out of this but I definitely want to share it with you while I have it still. Another vintage mushroom book page, so there is a nice coloring here, and you could use it for collaging, or you could just fussy cut out this large image, because your journal is going to be very large, so definitely this is not going to be too big for it. Then I added a sheet of this stunning vintage dictionary. This is very delicate, but look how stunning it is. I love using dictionary pages. It's also illustrated dictionary and encyclopedia pages in my journals. So this is definitely like perfect for collaging, and yeah. There is another nature themed vintage book page, so just text, a little bit of illustration, and pretty much you can just, you know, tear it and collage with it, or make anything you like with it. It also has some nice coloring on the edges. Not sure if the camera is picking it up, but yeah. And then I also attached 2 of these sheets. These come from this amazing pad that I got from a friend from China. This says 100 writing and crafting papers of mushrooms, and it comes from China. So I took 2 sheets for each of the ephemera pack, for each of the journals, and so there is a nice texture, a nice vintage looking image, and there is, like, some of them have a little writing space. This one kind of divides the page into 2. This is absolutely lovely. And you can see here just tiny illustrations of mushrooms, so there is a lot of journaling space. So you guys, that's it. Here is a look for the empty ephemera folio that I made, and it's very sturdy, you know, the book page is thick, the pockets are made from laminating sheets, so they are quite durable. Like, I don't know if you can break them. I tried to break them and I was not able to, so I love using them for my pockets. And you can reuse it, you can add it to your journal, you can send it to your pen pals, you can do whatever you like with it. So all of this is going to be coming with a journal, with all of the journals. So every journal will have these exact same elements. Just of course, this card comes with one journal and you will have a very similar one, but with different image, with different background in another journal. But all of the elements are the same for all of the journals. So let me now move this aside and show you the journals. So it's time for the flip through. Alrighty, so let me pick the first journal here. So like I mentioned, all of the journals have some beautiful woodland themed, animal themed image on the front. And let me show you how the cover looks as a whole, maybe like this. So this one is this kind of like brown, reddish brown color. There are scratches here, there is heat embossing, there is gold gilding on the edges, more heat embossing here on the spine. This is how it looks like in the close-up. It has all been varnished, so both the image and the cover are safe. There is a charm or a tassel made, oops, out of charms. So this is how this one looks like, and all of them have a lot of wooden beads. There is also a lot of gold and kind of like patinaed green or patinaed gold. All of them have a little squirrel charm, and also, let me look for it. Oh, here it is, like a little leaf charm, and also a little like, what is this, a pine cone charm. And also they all have this very special wooden charm that is handmade. We made it with my boyfriend, so he laser cut it from wood and we painted it gold. So yeah, this is just a tree image, and every journal has one. With all of my journals, the tassel is loose enough that you can move it up when you want to open up your journal. So let's see what's inside. Inside we have book pages on the front and the back cover. There's my signature, but basically these come from the same book that the images on the front come from. And there is just a selection of papers. So we have scrapbooking page, very nice thickness. This is from my Woodland Wonders kit. A book page from a reproduction of a Victorian flower, Victorian garden catalogue. This is from Victoria Designs, a digital page with nice writing space, coffee dyed paper, book page, vintage music paper, all of the different sizes as always and textures of paper. So the mushroom vintage book page, Woodland Wonders, more flowers, because you know me, I can't have a journal without flowers. And oh, the sun has come up. Sorry guys, I hope the glare here is not too bad. But we have like a poem here and a painting here in the middle of the first signature. So all the same papers. This is a writing space from Woodland Wonders. and this is, each signature starts with scrapbooking paper just to protect it, because this is a really thick cardstock. This is from Tracy Fox, from her archive papers. Beautiful vintage book page. This is fabric dyed paper. This is from Edith Holden inspired, like an organizer book, something like this. So you have name, occasion, date, and lines, which are just perfect for journaling. More Edith Holden book pages. This is from my kit in the middle here, and there is lines and graph for you to journal on. This is a nice thick book page. The third signature. And so as you can see, the papers are, this is a vintage notebook paper. The papers are so versatile. They can be used not just for autumn, they can be used for all year round, I think. There's a nice mixture here. This is from the Stamperia pad. Really beautiful. And again, if you would like to have some inspiration how to journal on pages like this, especially on busy pages like this, when you don't perhaps want to cover them up completely, but you don't want to, this is also fabric dyed paper, but you don't want to leave them, then I will have my playlist below. These are the exact types of papers that I have in my own journals, so you will see a lot of examples of me journaling. So this is vintage notebook paper again, and this here is from a vintage dictionary or antique dictionary of gardening. My kit. Beautiful book page, beautiful Victoria designs. And the next signature, this is from Medieval Mirage. All of the shops also that I purchased from when making these journals are going to be linked in the description. This is from my kit. Vintage book pages. So many interesting surfaces for you guys to play with. This is a beautiful book page. Nice crinkly coffee stained paper. More vintage notebook paper. You can feel the texture of it, and also it has a nice patina. More from my kit, more inspiration for you, some poetry. This is also something I love to have in my own journals. I find that a nice poem can just make my creative juices flow sometimes. Okay, so this was the first one, and now I am going to share with you all the rest. I think I will just maybe be quiet from now on and just do it with paper sounds only, and I will speak to you at the end of this video, so hopefully you enjoy the flip through. Okay guys, so that's it. If you are still here, thank you so much for watching. I don't know about you, but paper sounds just always calm me down, so I'm very relaxed right now. And yeah, like I mentioned, these are going to be available for purchase in my Etsy shop on Saturday, this Saturday 28th of August. And for the time, exact time, please check the description box. And yeah, I just wanted to show you one last time how fun this journal looks with those writing boards inside. I think this is such a cute idea, but also if you kind of don't want them picking through, you can just take this out and do something else with them. Anyway, enough of me talking. Thank you again, and I will speak to you very, very soon in the next video. Bye guys.